Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday morning and I went sourcing. I went to a bunch of sales and I wasn't planning on this many sales, so I didn't bring the GoPro. But I still have a lot of things I want to show you that I grabbed today, so enjoy. All right, guys. So I didn't bring the GoPro because there was only like two ads that were advertised that there were two estate sales today. One of them I'm not allowed to film at, so I knew there was no point in bringing the camera. And then the second one is usually crazy overpriced. So I'm like, I'll just leave the GoPro home. I'll film tomorrow, Friday, because there is a church run sale. It's at the actual church, so rooms of stuff. That one's going to be epic. They do that, I think, twice a year. Is it twice a year? No, that might only be one a year. I don't remember, but they do it and it's always epic. So that's tomorrow. And then there's actually two neighborhood sales tomorrow as well. So I'm like, okay, we'll just bring the camera tomorrow and film tomorrow. But then I had an epic day. I got so many things today that I kick myself that I didn't film. But you're not missing out because I'm going to show you everything and you didn't have to watch the boring stuff. So there ended up being four, maybe five sales that I went to. This is gonna be really good for my brain to have to remember all of this. So first sale I went to ended up being the best one. It's a company that I just found out about yesterday. So they ended up, or last night, and they ended up being the best one. They're one of the best that I enjoy going to. I've filmed there before, so you'd recognize the people if I did film. But they had a lot of stuff. So let's start with that stuff first. Okay. No particular order because this stuff's going to be a little out of order. But I did find this fun water bag, cooler bag. What do you call this? Hydration bag. Maybe? All right, we'll make up our own words. But it's weird. It's one that like goes over you in the front and the back, and then you can use it while you're fishing. There's a fish on there. The company is William Joseph is the brand, not company. So when I did a super quick search on this, I've got too much stuff. I can't even reach my computer. All right. William Joseph. Um, what do we call this? PH bag. Okay, I know I searched it while I was at the sale. Duffel bag. Like these bags are coming in at over $100. So I don't know what I want to call this bag. Like a hydration? That was a word I used. Yeah, we're still getting all over. So I've got to find this exact model, but it was $10 and I was seeing comps anywhere from $60 to over $100 depending on the model. So it was $10. Yes, Jennifer, grab that. So that was a good one. And then while I was inside, I grabbed a couple cameras. Of course, I love my cameras. So at that camera station was also this fun book. Okay, it's actually by Theodore Roosevelt. It's an oldie. An oldie. It's definitely in very well loved shape, but it has some writing in here from 1945. That was probably when it was given to somebody. And then, are you even dated? Let me see if there's a date in here. Published by Charles Scribner's Sons. Yeah, 1910 is the date on this book. So it's an oldie. And I just did a super quick search and we were looking at like 50, 60 bucks for this thing. And it was $5. So yeah, I'm going to grab that. That's just a weird, cool looking thing. So grab that. Let me show you the two cameras I got there. Nope, I lied. I just got one camera there. Oh, but I did get one other thing there. Okay. Wow, this memory thing is fun. All right, so Olympus, $5. And it is just a good looking camera. I did a quick comp. I wasn't able to obviously test it while I'm there, but it's $5. And I think the comps are actually coming in at like 60. Here, let me see what they were. All right, you were a Olympus. And it's an AF10 Super. Okay. So there's 275 available. 63 sold. So what is that? About 30%, 40% sell through. But we're looking at $70, $50, $60, $100, $65. Yeah, so these for $5, it was worth grabbing, and it is actually really clean, very well taken care of. There's actually film in there. I don't know if it's used, but I'll check the batteries, make sure he works. That was worth grabbing for $5. And then, oh, I had two things that I also got there. Okay, so this guy, I didn't look this up. I did a super fast look because I knew I had other sales I had to get to. So even though this was the first house I went to, I'm like, okay, I know I've got a couple more now in my books, and then you do the loop, and usually I'll find more that have popped up. So this guy looks brand new. Like, yeah, there's no cooties on it. It's got its little screen protector. It's got all of its little manuals. So it's a sports instrument Pro 9 heart rate wristwatch. All right, we're not going to be able to type all of that with one hand. So I did a quick search. Pro 9 ECG. All right, so we're seeing some, yeah, 45. I'm getting some mixed stuff here. Yeah, it's mixing it with a lot of other stuff. But yeah, we're looking like 40 or 50 bucks. And same thing, I also paid $5 for this. And then, all right, you guys. So there's two things here that one of them, I always say that I don't buy. I don't buy clothes. I am not a clothing buyer. That's not my lane. That's not my favorite. But when it is an absolute no-brainer, you grab it. So first thing that was an absolute no-brainer goes to this vintage Coach. Yes, my friends, it's a Coach bag. $2 was what she had all the purses at. So it's legit. It's not actually that bad of shape. It's just got some dust in there, but not stains, no rips, no tears. It's got this little fun number here. And it's legit. I was hoping to find some money, but they checked all the pockets. So yeah, it's actually still in really good shape. There's a little bit of wear on the corner here, but it was $2. $2. Of course I'm going to grab it. And then on that same category of $2 were clothing. All the clothes were $2. This thing weighs a ton. But it's a Carhartt jacket. So no, I do not like to buy clothes. I don't buy clothes a lot. If I do, it's going to be men's clothes. But again, it's very rare that I buy clothes because they're too much work. But when you can find an old Carhartt with its little fun hat. What is this thing called? No, that's not by Carhartt. That says Walls. A blizzard ruff. Pruf? The heck is that? All right, I live in the desert. We don't get blizzards. Okay, and then there's a pair of overalls. That's why this thing weighs 1,000 pounds. All right, there's a pair of overalls under here. That's also that works. What's that? No, working sport. Made in the USA. All right, we got to look this up. So, yeah, it was $2 each. So, $4 for that set with the Carhartt bag, or Carhartt jacket. Sorry, talking. And it's, does it have its size? Gosh, these things are heavy. All right. They might have cut the tag off of it, but that's big. That's got to be like an extra large men's, or even a 2 extra large. I'll have to just put the measurements into it, but it's got that like crochet. What is that? Not velvet. Oh, my friends, finding some of these words. What is that called? Where it's all, help me out. It's like not leather. It's soft. It's got a word with the stripes. All right, I give up. So yeah, I mean, it's a Carhartt for $2. Yes, please. But let's see what in the world I got with. So that was a Walls Wizard Puff hat. But these, I want to see what this was. Okay. So even though you don't get to see me shopping, you get to see me figure out what in the heck I bought. Where did I just see that? All right. Working sports overalls. They're just heavy. So they felt like the corduroys. Um, Flannel. No, that's not flannel. I'm telling you this word. And these are called overalls. If you are new to my channel, I have a serious brain injury that happened just over 2 months. No, what's today? It's 6th. Tomorrow will be 2 months since I fell and broke my head and smashed my brain and have a lot of brain damage. So yeah, that was fun. But because of that, my short-term memory and some of the long-term, like some of these words, it's taking a while to come to me. But that's all right. I'm here. I'm having fun. I'm back to my normal self, and that's what matters. Okay, so this one, working sports overalls, not amazing. Maybe like 40 bucks. I'm not seeing a lot of them. So there's 8 that are sold, 85 that are available. But in the available is a whole lot of things that don't look like this. So I don't think it's Carhartt. All right, I'll have to probably do a little more research on this one. There's that brand. Yeah, it just says Workin' Sport, made in the USA. So surely that's still got to be worth something. I mean, these are hard-working man overalls. And then, of course, the jacket. So, yeah, for $4 for that whole hanger of stuff. Okay, so that wraps up to that one sale, okay? So we left there, and then I went to... Where did I go? Okay, yes, I went to this sale. So there was 3 cameras on their table. One of them was overpriced. One was a Samsung. I thought surely that one was going to be the best one, but it wasn't. That one was only worth like 40, 50 bucks. So I ended up grabbing 2 other ones. They were $20 a piece, so I paid up. But one is a Canon A70, and the other is a Canon A590. These were comping at like 80 to 100 bucks, depending on which one. And I mean, they're quick comps because I can't sit there and do crazy research while I'm trying to hurry up as well. So I paid 20 bucks a piece. I know I'm going to get my money back. So those were good ones. And then a combo player. Yeah, that was it for that house. So there's a Sony combo player under here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not a fancy one. It's not one that takes the HDMIs or any of that, but it has its remote, and it was $10. So combo player, Sony with remote for $10. Yes, please. Those are an easy 60, 70 bucks, and they're easy to ship. So I do have a thought that I'm going to go over today's orders as well in this video. It might make it a doozy, but if you want to see the shipping and you want to see me packing, or at least telling you how I'm going to pack it, stay tuned because that's going to be in this video. But the combo players, I won't have a demo because I didn't sell one yet, but or sell one today. I sold one the other day. So I use pool noodles, and that's what creates the foam on each side, and then lots of bubble wrap. It's so easy to ship that I grab them all the time. And there's plenty of people who are like, oh no, I won't buy them because they're hard to ship. They're really not. So thanks for saving them for me. Okay, so those were the 3 things at that house. Then I went to the other one that was actually advertised that I'm like, okay, no, I'm not going to get there early because sale number 1 opened at 7. This sale that I knew I was going to go to didn't open till 8. And there was another person that drove by and they had a crazy line at 8 o'clock. And no, thank you. I'm not going to wait for it because this house, this company is always expensive. So I knew it wasn't going to be worth it, but I figured why not? Let's go after it opens, after the rush is done, and see what we can find there. And I found a few things, so it was worth it. I didn't wait in the line. I was able to walk right in because I got there at like 8:10. So I'm sure I missed out on stuff. Yes, that is the risk of not being first in line, but it was also cold this morning. We are getting storms tomorrow. So today we had a lot of wind. It was like 64, I think, this morning. So the temperature was fine. I was just in a sweatshirt and it was fine. But that wind is what was chilly as can be. So tomorrow we're supposed to get rain. So I told you guys about that church sale. This could be an awful, awful layout because if we're going to be in line They don't open till 8, and I'm going to get to line no later than 6:30. That's when I can drop off Lincoln at daycare or at preschool, same difference, and head over to the church. And it's like a 5-minute drive from his school. So yeah, I'm going to be in line at 6:30. And if it's raining, I am going to get soaked. And it's supposed to be cold. Only like 30s in the morning. I know my Arizona is showing, but 30s are cold for anyone. And then if it's raining, so I'm going to bring an umbrella. If I'm wearing the GoPro, I don't know how I'm going to protect it, but the church layout, they usually put a lot of stuff in the rooms, but then there's this whole inner side where they do a lot of outdoor stuff. Like, again, Arizona, we do a lot of things outdoors. So there's this whole outdoor seating area where people can do their meetups or Bible studies or whatever they want to do out there. And if it's pouring rain, all that stuff is going to get soaked. And that's a lot of the workout stuff, all the health stuff, any kind of patio furniture, usually some big furniture. Like, oh, I hope they can get that stuff somewhere into the church. I don't know. I don't know what their plan is, but I'm just hoping I don't freeze my butt off. Okay, so that's tomorrow. Where was I going with that? I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, but I will talk about this one. Oh yeah, that's why I don't stand in line, because it's cold. I'm telling you guys, this is fun. It's fun, because sometimes things will come back, and sometimes they don't. And then I'm like, nope, it's gone. It's gone for good. All right, so this one stayed. All right, so we got a couple things at this last house. So I told you I was late. I did not get there right when they opened. But I grabbed a couple things. This one may or may not have been dumb. It was just kind of a little impulse buy. It was pretty. It's a titanium. No, it's not. It is a Timex Iron Man triathlon. Okay, so it's pretty cool. It's actually old. So the pictures, I did a Google lens search, showed that it was pretty old, and they were selling for about $40. So watches are not usually my thing, and I tell myself all the time, Jennifer, stay in your lane. If it's not your specialty, don't buy it. But sometimes it's fun to buy new stuff. So it was $5, and I grabbed that. And then I grabbed a Nova. All right, I don't know if you know what this is, but don't ask me what it is. Hold on. No, I know what it is. I just can't explain it right now. You put it on a bucket and it like cooks your meat. What is it called? Oh no, that one's gone too. All right, so it's like a meat cooker, but in a bag. I forget what that's called. All these videos are so fun. Okay, well, somebody in this video knows what the heck this thing is called. But I've sold them before, so I know what it is. I just can't tell you what it is because now I don't remember what it's called. I just know you put it on a bucket and your meat is in a bag and in water, and you push the button and it sucks it and cooks your meat. It's pretty cool. So this is like a $50 model, even used $50, probably over 100 new, and it was $10. So I grabbed that. That's a no-brainer because they sell. Same house. I grabbed this white box. This lady cracked me up when I was paying. She's like, "Oh, that's an apple." I'm like, "That's not an apple, but whatever." Like, okay, it's Apple, lady, but it was an Apple. And I told her it's a credit card machine, so that you can touch your credit card to it and make payments. Yeah, I mean, it looks new in here, so good condition, and I got it also for $5. I kind of paid up, but there wasn't a price. I was at the checkout, and she said the $5, so I'm like, all right, fine, $5. There was also a little solar charging phone charger, also in the same bucket as this, and I'm like, that'd be cool to have. You just hold it in the sun, it'll recharge itself. And I mean, if you're a doomsday prepper and you keep any of that stuff, it's kind of fun to have. And I figured that'd be a good one to have. But then she said $10. I'm like, no, you keep it. I'm not paying $10 for a used charger that we don't even know if it works. So I don't know. The world's coming to an end. I just won't have a charger. We have other chargers. What else did I buy? Oh, there's one more thing in here, but this was at a sale that ended up being all personal items. I got a pair of shoes that I am 60% sure I already own. Hashtag brain damage. They look familiar, but I don't know if I own them or if I just like them. So I bought them. They were $4. And then I got a pair of shorts that were $3. Or no, the shoes were $2 and the pants were $3. So it was $5. And then I got Lincoln a cute Monsters University or Monsters Inc. hat, where it's the blue hat and it looks like it's from the the place that they work at. So, yeah, that was a fun one. But then on the way out, there was a free bucket. I love a free bucket. Franklin was in there. I didn't look him up. It was free. So you just grab it, Jennifer. You just grab it. I've sold these before. They're little dictionary translator. This one's a fun one. So let's see how much he is worth. And I got him for free. And then we will dive into today's sales. All right, we've got a Franklin. And then, like I said, tomorrow I will record. Today I just didn't think I needed to bring the camera. And I should have. And I'm not one to record with my phone. I don't think you get as good of content. $4.50. All right. Oh man, you guys, this is a good one. I'm totally kidding. All right. Used $20. Hey, it was free. So even if it goes for 15, it was free. I do have to test it. So it needs a battery back here somewhere. I don't think it works yet. Nope, needs a battery. But come on, it was free. So even if it sells, like I said, for 15 bucks, that was a no-brainer. All right, so let's clear some of this out, and then I will go over what sold today. We've got some big items, so there's going to be some good shipping tips. Oh, I didn't show you one more thing. It's right here at the house, the very first house, the one that I got this fishing water bag. I also got, this is a good one, you guys, an Osprey bag. There's stuff in here. I'm feeling stuff. So I don't know if they checked all the pockets or what's all in here. Oh, is this going to be my jacket for tomorrow? Nope, it's a bag cover. Nope, it's a wheel cover? What in the world? All right, it's big. I don't know what it covers, but it's an Osprey bag. Maybe it just covers your bag if it's raining. I was kind of hoping it was a jacket that I could wear tomorrow if it's raining, but it's not. Okay, but it's Osprey, and they're expensive. So it's an Osprey bag. Comes with that. I got to look in all the pockets because there might be some surprises in here. But it's got like the hardback. These are heavy duty bags, and we're probably looking at about $150 for this one. It's super clean. It's in really good condition. A little bit of dust, but that is it. I paid $30 for it. So yes, I paid up, but it's Osprey. It's going to sell, and it's going to sell pretty fast. Now that we're coming into a warmer season. Yeah, I don't know if they checked all the pockets, because I think there's some fun pockets. Many. Nope. Okay, so yeah, I paid $30. It's an Aether 75. Osprey is a bag to grab. And shipping them is not awful. So you're in luck today because I sold a big bag somewhere. Where'd I put it? Oh, back here. All right, so I'll go over all the numbers, but this bag sold. So this is going out today. You're going to see how I ship it in comparison to when that Osprey sells. All right, let me move this stuff and then we'll dive in. All right, guys, so let me first show you what's sold and then we'll package them. So this is going to be pretty quick. I just have 5 items real quick to tell you guys about. The first item is going to be this set of 7 Oneida Community forks. I had it in my spreadsheet that it was Oneida, where did I just put that? $3. So I don't remember if that was a yard sale or if you guys got to see me buy it. Because I buy a lot of silverware. I have 2 bags here that I still need to list. And I keep putting it off because I don't like listing them. I don't know. Maybe I need to stop buying them. Okay, so this one is 7 forks. Are they all the same? Yeah. Phew, I was worried one of them was bigger. All right, so it's 7 forks, stainless, Oneida Community. Maybe this was, no, I don't remember where I bought it. I won't even go there. All right, sold for $30. And silverware is super fast and super easy to ship. So you'll see what I use for that in just a moment. Okay, my local thrift store. I think this was on that bonus day that I got to film in there and you guys saw me. I think that was when I grabbed this. So it's been just over a week. I think it was last Thursday that I filmed there. So a week out. It is a Black & Decker can opener. Brand spanking new. Brand new. Still sealed. And it sold. So I paid $3 there. And it sold for almost $50. $47.92. I paid $3. So that was a major win. All right, but they're getting better. So I always put my stuff in order from the cheapest items to the most expensive. So next up is that Easton bag. This was it last Friday? No, it was the Friday before, because that last Friday I filmed there. So it was the week before that at my Bins. It's an Easton backpack for your, not a backpack, it's a rolling bag for your baseball stuff and softball stuff. So now that it's becoming summer, this stuff is what's going to sell quick, which is why I need to list. I've got a couple golf balls and bats, golf clubs and bats. So I need to list those. But this is a brand new Easton bag, and I paid $15, and it sold for almost $88 for one bag. And I'll show you how I package that too. All right, then this one I'm not going to lift up. It's big, but I don't know if you can see it in the film. So these are Toyota Highlander floor mats. Brand new OEM from Toyota. These were at a yard sale probably 2 years ago. I've had them a long time. We had them in here for the longest time, and then I'm like, I'm tired of seeing them, so we put them in the garage. There's very few things that get to go in the garage because #Arizona, we've got snakes, we got rats, we've got all kinds of icky stuff that can get into the garage. So I don't want critters getting into my inventory. Therefore, I have to have it all in this room. So these got demoted and sent out to the garage, but luckily it's cardboard, so nobody ate it. There's no mice or snakes or whatever critters on there. So this one, like I said, did I say this? I paid $10. I got 2 boxes. One is open, one is sealed. So I listed the sealed ones a little bit more, but I still have the pair of open ones. I thought they would sell faster, but they didn't. So when this person sent an offer of $150, hallelujah, I accepted it. These guys need to go out. It's a giant box, but it's just going to get a label on it. It's not going box in a box. It's not getting wrapped in the plastic wrap that I use for some stuff. It is just getting a label on the box because that's exactly how Toyota would ship it. That's how Amazon would ship it. I'm sure that's how anybody would ship it. It's a giant box of floor mats. Not fragile. Not going to open. It's got that hard plasticky stuff sealing it shut. So yeah, it's just getting a label on it. But it sold for $150. It's free shipping. Let's see where it's going. Goodyear, Arizona. Oh, these are going to be cheap. 99% of the time when I have a free shipping item, it's going to Florida or Pennsylvania because it always goes to the other end of the country. So that's awesome. It's staying in Arizona. So woohoo. Thank you to Goodyear. All right. Then, you guys, the best find of the week. Yeah, definitely of the week. And of course, in this video, this was a Sunday find at my Bins. So I go there. When I say Bins, it's my Amazon liquidation style bins. I had a video go out last Friday. No, it wasn't. I think it was last Sunday because I filmed last Friday. Yeah, and we usually get videos out Saturday or Sunday. So, okay, so the same bins, I went back on Sunday. I go every day except Thursday because they're closed. I also don't usually go on Saturday because I figure that I would have bought that stuff on Friday. And if it's still there on Saturday, there's a reason I didn't buy it on Friday. Does that make sense? So come Sunday when it's $8, now we're looking at almost half of the cost because it's $15 plus tax. So then you're at $16 and half of 16 is 8. So yeah, we're at the half off day at this point. So, and they've put out some new stuff. Usually they've put out new stuff. And this is one day they did. So my friends, for $8, I saw this. And at first I'm like, okay, what in the world is this? I thought it was an album. I'm like, okay, who is KO2? Okay, is this like some Japanese album? I don't know. And I mean, don't hold me to it. I don't remember his name right now. But this boxer is on the front and I looked it up. Like, it's brand new sealed. So thank you, eBay and Amazon. I typed in Teenage Engineering EP13 and almost fell over when I saw it. This guy sold for $263. I paid $8 for this. I would have paid the $15 on Friday if it was there. But it's brand spanking new. There is one minor flaw to the little plastic wrap on the back I told them in the listing that that's the only flaw. I took a picture of it. But they're most likely buying it to open it. So they don't care that the little plastic wrap. This isn't a collector's item. This is a technical gear item. My husband looked it up and told me what it does, and I don't remember. But it's some kind of, is it a music thing? I think it's a music thing. So, I don't know, but it sold for $263. Wow. Absolutely wow. And it sold quick. I'm filming this Thursday morning, so we are 4 days away from when I listed this. I would have listed it probably on Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So less than 4 days, because I think it sold yesterday. Yeah. All right. So let's pack these guys up and get them to the post office. All right. Are you ready to pack?
Yeah,
let's do it.
I'm so excited.
I know you're excited. This is your favorite part. All right. I need a small box, please. So
now the pressure is on.
Hubby is my box getter. What you don't see in the film is our giant pile of recycled boxes.
So your one fancy one, I wonder if it fits in here. But when you bubble it.
Oh yeah, he needs some bubbles. That's too big. I think it's too tall. But yes, I want to bubble wrap it for sure.
No, it's kind of wide. It might have to be something like this.
I still think that's too big.
No, look how big it is. Or maybe I'm too optimistic.
You are very optimistic. Still too big. Denied.
How about this one?
No, you know what I like right there. Yep. Okay. Sold. Told you, we recycle all boxes. So that's why I film in this direction, so you don't see the giant mess of boxes. Yeah. All right. So this was a return that I got. So I'm going to recycle the box. Boxes get used all the time. So yes, I just need some bubble wrap. We're going to protect it, make sure that that plastic doesn't tear anymore. Do we want to use some of my black wedgie foam?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, tell me that.
Wedgie foam.
Oh, the size of that. Maybe, since it's already in the box, we might just put that in like a...
You want to poly it?
Poly it. Yeah.
Let's do it. Or that. No, we'll stick it in that. Or is it too fat?
Too fat, I think. I don't know. Alright, you can try that. Right. Yeah, let's do the two padded things. I mean, you got a ton over here.
Yep. So I've got this stuff. I called it, what did I call it? Wedgie paper? Something? Wedgie foam?
Well, it's like, it's...
You use it
it's a cheap version of soundproofing.
Soundproofing your wall.
Yeah, like a wall. But this is a cheap version of soundproofing.
Yeah. So I buy it at my bins, and it's like $3 for a giant box or $5 for a giant bag. That's about the most that I pay for it.
If you want the cheaper version of soundproofing, it's using egg cartons. That's the real cheap way of doing it. But this stuff, it's not good.
No.
But it's good packing material.
But it's great packing material. Okay, so you're going to get one wedgie. Awesome. Take this.
Yeah.
Another wedgie on top. And maybe I'll stick this on top to keep it nice and firm. All right. And that's it. Like, it's so easy to ship stuff, you guys. So if you are ever stressed about how you're going to ship something, just baby steps. Reuse, recycle. Don't be afraid of it.
Pay attention to what Amazon does.
Yes. All right, but this has an old label of me from that return.
If Amazon does it, odds are it's safe for you to do it.
Oh.
Take this stuff out.
All right, I definitely want to show them how we're going to bag up this Easton.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to weigh it. Get the label. All right. All right, so you are 2.9.
That is a perfect box would actually be
4.
this priority mailbox for the filter thing, but
Nah, it's not a filter. It's a can opener.
the can opener.
$263.92. So you guys, if you don't already know, I talk about it a lot, and it's because I use it a lot, and that is my desert dashboard. I know, it's my spreadsheet that I use to keep track of all my sales, and you can use it too. It is in the description. If you are interested in it, use code DESERT10 and you will get $10 off of it. But it is where I put all of my totals, all of my shipping fees, and then it tells me how much I made that month. So definitely check it out. It's in the description. So I will put in that this guy sold for $263.92. Free shipping, and that's fine because it's only going to California. So it's $8.58, but I'm going to add extra insurance because I don't want the post office to lose it. They're not going to cover it if they break it. They deny all of those cases, but if they lose it, that's on them. All right, so it's $12.82 to ship it. Where's my button down?
This is really turning into a pain.
And it's sold on eBay. So gross profit $208. $200 on an $8 purchase. That's amazing.
I mean net profit, not gross.
Sorry, that's net. Yes. I'm so used to talking about gross.
It's okay. I'm the second brain right now.
Yes. What would I do without you?
All right. Do we absolutely want this in a box? Because this is the only box that's gonna fit it right now.
Is it a light box?
Yeah, it's pretty light.
Let's do it. We're generous. I asked if it's light because you have to pay for weight. So if that box weighed a pound, I'm not doing it.
Like this would have worked, but it's just not tall enough.
There's him.
Oh, just throw it around.
He's on foam. He's not gonna break. Picky. All right. So are we boxing that guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna move on to my forks. May I have one of those?
Yes.
Thanks.
Try to stay out of the camera. Even though it's probably showing my head.
Pretty obvious that you're down there crawling. All right, I'm just going to wrap it in some paper. These are not breakable. They're already in a bag. They're not going to scratch. They're not going to break.
I'll probably use the white ones that are behind you.
And I'm going to use a white one right behind me. Yes. All right, so these are
Beautiful.
poly bag. These ones I got locally. I think it was on Nextdoor or Craigslist. I don't remember where they put it, but they were ridiculously cheap. And I've got about 5,000 of them. So I use them all the time. But the box that Brett's using right here was recycled from our Air and Space Museum. My dad actually volunteers there and saves all the boxes for me.
You want to hand me a tape for the one that's up there?
Yeah.
Suction pumps. Thank you.
So that's where this box came from.
Or the one I'm working on.
All right, so silverware, create label. Turn on my scale again. All right, I hope you guys are liking this. If you are, hit the thumbs up. Anyway, so I can talk to you guys.
Because shipping can be kind of boring.
All right, sold for $29 is what I'm going to put into my spreadsheet. Shipping paid. They paid $9.45 and $5.80. Fees, profit $24. I'll take it.
I have a tendency to overtape.
Yes. So, yeah, this was one of those Air and Space recycles.
We'll just need to cover the label.
Yes, because you're not getting a volunteer brochure. Yeah, from the museum. All right, so this goes on my silverware. That goes to Leon. All right, we're gonna weigh this. These make great label covers. If you have to cover it up, I think I'm gonna put one in the middle there so they know it's not from. What was that? Oh, that was the candle. Short-term memory. 113.
Oh, I think that was in the video of when you did
Yes.
elephant.
Yep. $47.92. That's what I said when I was filming.
Proof of concept that what you source actually does sell.
Buy good stuff. $16.55 in shipping. And it's costing me $9.31. Gives me a profit of $43. And I ship 90% of my stuff through post office. And the main reason is because the place that I bring my packages to, we end up getting packages mixed up. And not all of them go to the FedEx pile, the UPS pile, and the postal pile. And some of it's my fault. There's times that I'm helping them move stuff to the postal pile, and I accidentally grab one of my FedEx ones. And it bites me in the butt because it takes forever for the post office to decide that this wasn't their package and get it over to UPS or FedEx. And it was my fault. So it slows down the shipping and the buyers get upset because their items are taking forever. So my easy answer, don't use anyone but the post office. So it ended up being like $1 more in shipping, but I know I'm not going to put it in the wrong box.
You want to cover that Allegra logo?
No.
All right. So.
Picky. Okay, so now we got the two fun ones. Okay, so this guy here, this is that golf bag. Nope, this is that baseball bag.
Is it? Okay.
Baseball, softball, balls. So it goes. It's hard. It's solid. It's not gonna break. So we have poly bags. Okay, so these are non-padded. Right beside the ear. All right, so I've got jumbos of this, you guys. They are here. Let me show them. 24. I think they're 24 by 24. These are my biggest bags that I have on hand. These are actually bin finds, so I'm waiting to find more of them. But I would still buy them on Amazon even if I don't find them at the bins because they are a lifesaver. I ship a lot of things in this. All right, so do you want to chuck it in here, please?
Ooh. Now I'm Mr. Drop Everything. Is it going to be wide enough? Oh, yeah. All right. And then here, I'll.
Over the top.
Basically like a sandwich. Yeah.
Lift it over. Stuff it all in. We'll go ahead and take off.
Now we're gonna mess it up. Okay. Oh, okay. Good. Where's the other part? All right, let's just tape it up.
All right, I'm gonna go one long way.
Okay.
Can you hold it up for our people? Show them what we've done. It is in a bag, and it needs to get weighed.
Yep.
Oh, my nose is itchy. I'm thirsty too. Oh, I've been talking for a long time. Hopefully this video isn't 6 hours long. Hold it. Oh my goodness.
45 minutes so far.
Okay, not awful. All right, we're going 5-1. Close enough. Okay. So we're gonna say, what did I just say? 5 pounds, 1 ounce, and it's the 24 by 24 by 1 is the poly bag. So we get to go ground advantage for 15, sorry, or FedEx ground. So I am going to do the FedEx thing. Okay, I just said that I only go with postal 90% of the time. This fits in that 10. It's a big enough item that my brain will be able to process when I get in there. That does not go with the post office, Jennifer. Give it to the other pile. Okay, so that's how my brain works. If it's a small item with the FedEx, I'm going to screw it up and put it in the wrong box. But this is big, so I know it's not going with the post office because the post office is ridiculous. So this is going FedEx ground for $9.19, and it sold for $87.92. Put that in my handy dandy spreadsheet. $87.92. They had free shipping, and it's $9.19. eBay fees, a net profit of $52. That was worth $50. because that took 2 seconds to ship.
We might need it.
This guy.
Give me the scale.
Yeah, we'll
because I'm gonna have to weigh it out in the
Wait,
hallway. Because it's not gonna work. The big format.
Those are the formats.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, format trash. All right, let's get the floor mats. Okay, so while he's doing that, you guys, I also have a link to my BOLO list. Be on the lookout down in the description. That one's free, and it's top brands, top items to watch for as a reseller. You can download that down below. But I know I talk about my spreadsheet a lot, and it's because it has absolutely changed my business. I don't know. I feel like I can't talk about it enough, but I want to tell you guys that there are ways to really keep some good books and make your taxes and everything else that much easier. And that's keeping it in a good spreadsheet. All right, hub, what is it?
13 pounds, 10 ounces.
All right, and then we just need to weigh or measure it. We are 33 by 23 by 4.
This one might weigh a bit.
33, 23,
Oh,
4.
and it was free shipping?
Of course it was. But it's only going to Arizona. It's going to Goodyear.
Okay.
All right. $13, you guys.
All right, we'll take that.
It's going FedEx as well. FedEx home. All right, so let's put that in this spreadsheet here. So we said 150 free shipping, and it's 13. Nope, I'm going to add extra insurance in case they lose it. So it's an extra $4 of insurance. So $18.12. eBay. So we're looking at 102 profit. Not bad. I mean, I've stored it for 2 years, but I'll still make $100 on it.
Well, at least it's out of the garage.
And it's out of the garage. So you guys, if I needed to protect that box, there were some times that I've sold kind of collector items, but they're huge. Like, what are they called? Those airplane?
They're RC planes.
RC planes. And
I'll give it to you.
okay, sure, we'll throw that in here. So the RC plane.
You can just wrap it in this.
I wrapped it in this plastic wrap. It's basically like
Big
shrink
ceramic.
wrap. Ceramic
wrap, yeah, kind of stuff.
Yeah, saran wrap. But it would protect the box. So we would just wrap, turn it sideways, wrap, and this would protect it. This doesn't need to be protected. It's a box of car mats. So there's nothing breakable. There's nothing scratchable, dentable, collectible. Like, it's a box. So that is why it is just getting a label.
Okay.
I like it right there.
All right.
All right, you guys. So that was my 5 items. Are we going to put a breakdown?
Yeah, we can if you want.
All right. There'll be a breakdown to tell you what the gross profit, net profit, fees, all of that good stuff that we put at the end. I hope you liked this video. It was just a lot of information, but a lot of good information. And then, again, tomorrow I will film at the sale so you can see inside the church and these communities. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.